Looks like we got another Warner Brothers shakeup. What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back. Yes, back to another video. Today we got some news regarding the future of Warner Brothers games, DC, Mortal Kombat, all that stuff. There's a lot of talks going on the web recently, and we're gonna dive right on in. Okay, if you guys haven't heard, let's talk about it. Variety posted, so you know it's the real deal. Warner Brothers games restructured development into Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, and DC Universe divisions. A lot of heavy hitters. There was talks a while back that Warner Brothers was thinking about only focusing on these key titles, these key properties, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Mortal Kombat, DC. Hogwarts Legacy maker Warner Brothers Games has set a new leadership team for its development, production, and tech operations, and restructure into divisions based on its four key franchises: Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Mortal Kombat, and the DC Universe, seeing as those are their biggest properties, their biggest names that they own. They want to keep on tackling those games and titles because they know that they're going to bring in the monies. Hence why there's talks about another Mortal Kombat and not Injustice 3, which please give us Injustice 3. Per WBD, 3 current studio heads have been promoted to the role of senior vice president as part of the Warner Brothers Games restructure. Warner Brothers Games Montreal Studios head, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, has been promoted to senior vice president development, overseeing the development team working on Harry Potter and Game of Thrones games. Over on the NetherRealm side, NetherRealm studio head Sean Hemrick has been promoted to senior vice president development, overseeing the Mortal Kombat and DC games. Okay, all right. I mean, Sean Hemrick, we know him. At least they didn't just get some nobody that doesn't know anything about Mortal Kombat and DC to oversee all this. So at least they got Sean, right? That's something. I have faith that Sean can take us to the promised lands. And Warner Brothers Games New York studio chief Steven has been promoted to senior vice president, central tech and service, overseeing games and publishing technology, customer service, quality assurance, and user research. But you can see here that they're splitting into a couple different divisions so that one person doesn't oversee everything. It probably still is that one person, but at least there are multiple heads, multiple vice presidents taking control and looking after their individual properties. That's cool, all right? Don't overload one person's plate. Under the new WB Games development, production, and tech leadership structure, LaChance, Hemrick, and Flannery will all report directly to JB, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO of global streaming and games. Okay, so JB, not Justin Bieber, will be looking after everything. He is the head, the CEO of everything in WB Discovery right now. So instead of just JB taking over and making sure everything is tip-top shape, which I'm sure that JB will get the final say, we got the 3 vice presidents helping out with the heavy lifting. So that's cool. All teams across development, production, and tech will report to LaChance and Hemrick, aligned to the franchises for which they are creating games. The gaming publishing division leadership will continue to be overseen by Perret. Variety has confirmed this restructuring did not include any layoffs or the exit of any executives. That's cool. Layoffs suck. The change comes on the heels of January's exit of the former Warner Brothers Games chief, David Haddad. It is currently unclear whether this new structure is in lieu of a permanent replacement for Haddad, or is it the company still actively seeking an overall leader? We need a leader like me. Imagine. Warner Brothers Games parent Warner Brothers Discovery on June 9th said it would split into 2 companies: WBD Streaming and Studios, to be led by CEO David, not me, and WBD Global Networks, which will be headed by CFO Gunnar. That split would put the game division under the streaming and studio company. This separation is expected to be completed by mid-2026, so next year. The shift to a franchise focus was already underway at the larger WBD, with recent reorgs at the TV and film studios. Our company is home to some of the biggest franchises in the world, and we are optimizing our team structure to develop long-term franchise roadmaps to delight players and fans of Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Mortal Kombat, and DC games. We love Mortal Kombat. Could we take a little break? I know we're getting Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. That's awesome. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But like, the next big NetherRealm game Well, I would love for it to be a break from Mortal Kombat, but it looks like they're really honing in on this Mortal Kombat. I mean, it does say DC Games, so there's a chance. But the fact that they say Mortal Kombat. Perret said Tuesday, "We are very fortunate to have a strong stable of development and technology talent, and don't know how to pronounce that. Sean and Steven are respected leaders with excellent track records in their areas of expertise. I'm looking forward to working closely with them and the teams as we work to make the best games possible for our key franchises. We don't want garbage, all right? We want the good stuff, and it looks like the restructure, they have a plan, they have a roadmap, they have focus. Just don't focus too much on the single property, all right? Again, love me some Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a little break would be nice. But that's not all the news I got for you guys today. There's more. So this news is Sony reportedly interested in buying Warner Brother Games assets. Yeah, PlayStation is interested in buying Warner Brother Games assets. Does that mean exclusive Mortal Kombat characters only for PlayStation? We don't know. It could be a Kratos situation all over again, MK9. But let's read it. Sony is exploring the idea of buying Warner Brother Games various gaming assets. That, according to new reports that surfaced this week. According to SE Scoops, Sony is interested in buying Warner Brothers streaming and studio assets. Those assets, the report says, would include the company's HBO Max streaming service, its variety of IPs, and gaming assets. Sources say Sony was only interested in acquiring WBD's streaming studio and gaming assets if they were separated from its cable network, which have lost millions of homes as viewers abandon traditional cable packages. Warner Brothers Discovery announced on June 9th that it was splitting its company into two separate entities, WBD Streaming and Studio and WBD Global Networks, which we pretty much just read in the other article. The split, which is scheduled to be completed by mid-2026, would see all of the company's linear assets such as TNT, Sports, CNN, and Discovery under the Global Networks wing, and streaming and studios include HBO Max, Games, Production Studios, and more. That was then followed up by June 17th, which is a couple days ago, with the news that Warner Brother Games was restructuring to create new divisions based on its key gaming franchises. The new divisions, which will focus on Mortal Kombat, first name, they announced, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, and the DC Universe. So there you guys have it. We could be heading to a future where Sony owns Mortal Kombat. Would they make Mortal Kombat a PlayStation exclusive and you can't play it on Xbox or PC? Probably not. That would lose sales. But there could be a world where we go back to PlayStation having exclusive DLC characters and Xbox don't. Because again, PlayStation did get Kratos in MK9 and Xbox got nothing. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about all this restructuring and possible interest of Sony getting the assets from Warner Brothers? Would you guys be happy about that? Are you guys nervous? If PlayStation got Mortal Kombat, which, let's just say hypothetically, which Sony exclusive character would you guys like to see join the Mortal Kombat franchise? But anyways, any new information and updates on all this Warner Brother Games division buying and all that, I'll keep you guys covered right here on the channel, so don't miss out. Subscribe and ring the bell icon so you guys get notified every time I upload a brand new video. My name is unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged.